Hi everybody, I'm Stacy here at Scrapbooking Made Simple, scrapbookingmadesimple.com, and I hope you are excited because I love what's in front of me. I do. It's a little bit of heart happiness. A little bit of heart happiness. Can you see my heart? There's my heart. I've got the latest and greatest from Sizzix as part of their September Spectacular Sizzix Savings Event. And yes, there's a little love in the air. There's a whole lot of value pricing going on. There's 4 exclusive bundles, and there's expedited shipping for qualifying orders. Now, who isn't gonna heart all that, right? So what is a spectacular Sizzix savings event for September? It is an event that we host every month with Sizzix in conjunction with them, where we bring out their latest and greatest products at value pricing. And this is the beginning of chapter 4. So we are almost to the end of 2022, and this will be the beginning of chapter 4. Over the next few months, we'll be bringing you all of chapter 4's dies in bundle form and open stock, but so that you can see them. This is actually the first time anybody's physically, I think, had them in their hands. I know that you've perhaps seen images of them, but I physically have them. Heard again, gotta love that. So I am gonna take you through all 4 bundles. I'm gonna show you what comes in them. I'm gonna show you the amazing value on them. And then I'm gonna show you samples to give you some inspiration and see what it is that you might want to do with them once you get them, once they land at your doorstep. For expedited shipping, I will be back a little later. I'll come back up and tell you how to get expedited shipping and what that means. But I know lots of you love it and lots of you take advantage of it. And gosh, when we're already getting ready for Love is in the Air, you know, maybe your Christmas cards are already done and you're ready to start on something new. Well, we have it for you. When does the sale start? The sale starts Friday, September 23rd. At noon, sunny California time. That'd be 2 p.m. Central, 3 p.m. Eastern, or 11 p.m. in the United Kingdom. Again, that just rolled right off my tongue. I always have trouble with that, always. So you will find the sale in our retail store. Yes, we're a brick and mortar mom and pop shop. Come visit us. We're in the Taco Bell Plaza here in Canyon Country, California. Or you can shop online starting 12 p.m. September 23rd, that's Friday, at noon, sunny California time, 2 p.m. Central, 3 p.m. Eastern, or 11 p.m. in the United Kingdom. Now, if you want your order to expedite out to you, you will need to get your qualifying order in by Friday, the following Friday, which is September 30th, by 11 a.m. sunny California time. That'd be 1 p.m. Central, 2 p.m. Eastern, and 10 p.m. in the United Kingdom. But I will come back and tell you all about that later. I think what's more exciting is to see what's in front of me, and let me show you the latest and greatest from Sizzix. When we say it's a spectacular sale, well, the prices are absolutely spectacular, but really what makes it spectacular is the quality of product that is here and the designing. Swoon worthy. All right, I'm gonna tilt on down. We're gonna start with bundle number 1, which is called, wait, can't see, sorry. Bundle number 1 is called Valentine's Day Elements. Okay, let's see what we've got for Valentine's Day Elements. I'm gonna tilt on down. We're gonna get started for today. And again, I'll be back in just a little bit to talk to you about expedited shipping. Bye. All right, tilt on down, zoom on in. I am my own camera person. I know lots of YouTubers have like multi-cameras and all sorts of stuff. Nope, just me. So I have got my bundle number 1, Valentine's Day Elements. It retails for $82.95. You're not gonna pay $82, you're not gonna pay $72, you're not even gonna pay $62. Your price is $57.99. And remember, this is for product that's just releasing. There's some older product in here as well, just so you rounds out the collection, but you are getting the latest and greatest from Sizzix. All right, $75.99. What are we gonna get for that price? Well, first off, it looks like we are getting one of their biodegradable glitters in a Valentine's red, right? So a biodegradable glitter. Then we're moving over to a Thinlits. And this is made up of a bunch of, this is called Cut Pop Valentines. All right, Cut Pop Valentines. So the images on the front kind of give you an idea of what they do. They don't actually cut the rectangle or the square out, but it puts all that detail in and the words. So you've got dies that are going to cut into the paper. You have dies that are going to cut out of the paper. You've got a sentiment, love you more. You've got a sentiment, you're my favorite. Yes, you're my favorite. I just want to make sure I was reading that right. Super cute, and all in a die where you're able to take bits and pieces. You're able to use these elements maybe with other sets that you have or on other projects. You can mix and match. You're my favorite is not specific to anything. It could be you're my favorite uncle, you're my favorite aunt, you're my favorite mother-in-law, you're my favorite grandpa. I mean, it can be just about anything, and it's included. I think that the you're my favorite is pretty good, and the love you more is just sweet. You're my favorite papa. Love you more. So the flowers, the hearts, it's all in here. Love that little piece. Now this one is a cool die. This is one of those dies that's a surprise die. You think you know what you're getting until you actually open it. And it's very understated, and then it gives you a bam of, pow of I love you. So this is a die that is going to have a hidden feature. It can have a hidden feature. It doesn't have to have a hidden feature. It's all about what you want to do with it. Love this die, and I've got 2 samples of this die. Then I've got a super cute Diane Stamp set, and what I like about it is that you've got hearts that make up the balloon of a hot air balloon, and then you've got the stamps to coordinate with it to add all the detail, the basket and the strings and the little embellishments, and you've got little words to go with it. It has I heart you and be my Valentine. So you've got the stamps there, but then you've got the dies that are going to fit right around those words. So you're able to stamp and die cut them all while you're making your little hot air balloon. And look at all the little XOXO. This is a darling die. It really is just a super cute die and stamp set. So that's part of this collection. Then we have a 3D embossing folder, and we all love our 3D embossing folders. The crispness, the depth, the dimension that you get from a 3D embossing folder, it's one of the easiest ways to add that kind of dimension to a project without having to really do much. What it does to paper is spectacular. And is that it? I think that's what's in this bundle. So in this bundle, I've got my 3D embossing folder. I've got my biodegradable glitter. I have got my lovely little You're My Favorite and Love You More set with all the embellishments, the little flowers, the little cut-ins. I've got my hot air balloon, and I've got my BAM surprise die that just is going to take, when somebody opens this, if you make it as a card for somebody, it really is an impactful moment because it's just so darn cute. So this is what you're going to get. It's not $82.95. Oh no, it's $57.99. It's our first bundle for chapter 4. Let me show you the samples. All right, so here you've got the embossing folder. I'm going to zoom it in to see if I can get the detail and what looks like cute little candy hearts on top of it. Not sure if I can get the dimension for you of that embossing folder, but so darling. And you've got the love you. You just didn't put the more on it. So cute. And then here's your hot air balloon. Look at it, it's so cute. Love the hot air balloon. Where you've got the strings and the basket, and you've got Be My Valentine. Now we could have die cut that out because you get the stamp and the die, and they put a few little odds and ends in the balloon just to jazz it up just a little bit. And then You're My Favorite. So they've taken the You're My Favorite with the different little elements that you can die cut in, and they've put that on top of the 3D embossing folder. Again, adding depth and dimension, and because it was popped and a darker color was underneath, you've got the dark red coming through. The You're My Favorite is perfect for just about everything. Look at, see, so cute. Be My Valentine, and your balloon is dimensional, right? And this is just a cute little card. Could even be a gift tag. You could put a little gift card in here. Love You More. So this is that die that I was showing you here. The Love You More and the You're My Favorite. It doesn't cut the square, but look at all the detail that you can put into it. It comes with dies that are going to cut in and add detail, like right here, but it's going to come with dies that cut out as well. And just something soft and sweet and simple, and this was just inked. Then we have our first surprise die. Are you ready? So it looks like a heart, cute, right? But then, bam, you pull it up and it's an eye, it has Love You. Right, darling. And then you push it back down in. Let's see if I can get it in. Put it back, put it back. There we go. Then it's back in, and wait for it, wait for it. Are you waiting for it? Bam, Love You. I don't know anybody who wouldn't enjoy getting a card like that, especially if you've got little ones. Anything interactive for a little one is like magic. And really, I mean, little ones love getting Valentines in the mail. It just makes their heart happy and they're so excited. And when you pair that with something that's interactive, it is a win-win-win. Their heart's happy, your heart's happy, and well, the card is just so cute. Then we have another one. So this one, instead of making it having it pull up, we just folded it down and we have it so that it just kind of pops. Just kind of pops. So you're not having to pull it up, we're just popping it. And you can do that too. The option is yours. You don't have to choose one or the other, you can do both. And then last, a close-up. Hopefully I can get a good angle on this. A close-up of that heart embossing folder. That's a 3D embossing folder. I believe this is one of their a little bit older products, but it rounded out the collection really, really, really well. And when you're getting all of it for that price, that is a winner chicken dinner. So we've got our Love You that is popped. We've got our Love You that is slides open. We've got our Love You More. We've got our, I don't know where I can see, we've got our little hot air balloon and a You're My Favorite and another hot air balloon, and then just a very classic white card with the 3D embossing folder and some little hearts put on it. So this is our first bundle, and it's Valentine's Day Elements. All these samples will be available online. You'll be able to see them in our online shop. Just click into Valentine's Day Elements under the Spectacular Sizzix Savings event, and you will see all the samples as well as the product. And again, it's not $82.95, but $57.99. We are all about keeping crafting affordable here, and that's what these bundles from these wonderful manufacturers accomplishes. They pair with us and let us bring you their latest and greatest at prices that are a little bit easier for everybody's crafty wallet. Now our second bundle is organic embossing. Ooh. Okay, this one is a smoking hot price. It's not $61.95, it's $39.99. That is a smoking hot price. What are you gonna get inside? Let's see. All right, so I'm going to start with a 3D, oh, I see, okay, 3D embossing folder. And this has got trees on it, a couple different kinds of trees. Not sure if you're gonna be able to see the image all that well, but don't worry, I have a sample for you. Can you see they're almost debossed? So embossing folder number 1. Then we have embossing folder number 2. Oh, this one's very pretty. And let me see, and they're all 3D embossing folders. So can you use this with your Sizzix Big Shot? Yes. Your Big Kick? Yes. Your Big Shot Plus? Yes. Your Switch? Yes. Your Pro, your Big Shot Pro? Yes. Your Vagabond? Yes. Your Vagabond 2? Oh, here's another one. Vagabond 2? Yes. Can you also use it with perhaps a Platinum or a Platinum 6? Well, absolutely, especially if you have their universal plate system that they came out with earlier this year. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? So far we're at 3 embossing folders. Then to help aid in your embossing folder projects, we've given you an alphabet that has both the upper and lower case all built in. Now, if you may already have this alphabet one. This one is not brand new. I don't believe this one is brand new. I don't think this one is brand new, but maybe I'm wrong. No, I think this one's a little older. Okay, let's say you have this item and they threw this in to round out your embossing folders. That's even better. That means if you need lots of ease, you now have double of everything, so you're doing half the amount of cutting. The one thing, there's a few things that you can never have too many of. If you have more than one of the same font, that just makes your life easier, because when you're rolling through, maybe you're cutting all your S's for Mississippi. Maybe you have enough sets that you can roll once and you've got enough S's for Mississippi. So fonts are always a wonderful thing to have more than one of. And for the price of the bundle, you can't go wrong. And then of course we've got some of our Sizzix adhesive sheets, which are just gonna help you get everything down nice and easy. So in this bundle, you've got your Sizzix adhesive sheets. We've got a font that has both the upper and the lower case and some of your punctuation. Hello. This is a great set for people who are just starting out too. Amazing. And then you've got 3 beautiful embossing folders. And not $61.95. Oh no. No, no, no. How about $39.99? I have a feeling this one is going to sell out because that is a wonderful price. Wonderful price. I think these alone sell for more than $31.99. So let me put these over there and let me get some samples. So here we have thank you so very much. And I think that's a stamp that we used in an earlier YouTube. And I'll see if I can zoom in and try and get, I don't know if I can get the definition or not of the embossing. Here, this will be easy. How about hello? And that hello is from the die cut set. And now you can totally see, oh yeah, you can totally see how great that looks. It's just with the trees, it's just a perfect all over, oh, I grabbed 2, a perfect all over embossing folder. It says everything without saying anything. You could put any sentiment with that because the trees are just, they're just trees. You could put happy birthday. It's great for guys. I mean, you could doll this up and have maybe a little unicorn going on down below and maybe a rainbow over here, and it could be for a little girl. It's just the perfect little backdrop. And then here we have happy belated birthday. And those were done with the font. And again, here's the embossing folder. And again, it's a nondescript embossing folder. I always say it's like watching Seinfeld. It was a show about, I think, nothing, but yet it was everything to people. So, so this is a really lovely, easy card to make. And you've got the font so that you're ready to go. Here's Happy Earth Day. The font. So now this time, they used the negative pieces. So they cut Happy Earth Day, and instead of taking the positives and gluing them down like we did here, we took the negatives and glued it on top, almost like a Tim Holtz word block type thing. Bold words. We just did that with a font. And here we go with our tree. And then last but not least, to kind of help show you what's going on. Look at, isn't this one darling? It's got the little squirrel. See, here you'll be able to see the detail much better. Look at the little squirrels, and gosh, those are little mushrooms and acorns. It's just an all over, a little trees and all over background without being anything really. And here is the other, one of the other embossing folders. And you can really see the depth of that 3D embossing. And here's the last one, the trees. So Elena does these for me because she knows sometimes it can be hard for the camera to pick up that definition and that depth. But that is what you are buying. You're buying that definition and that depth and that design. And when you hold them, they feel so good. So we've got here and here and here and here and here. So all of this, great samples, right? Easy for you to do, effective, priced right, that is for sure. Without question, priced right. And all the samples will be available online or in our retail store for you to come look at. And what's cool is that when people come into the retail store, they always look at the samples and say, man, they look so much better in person than they do on camera. I know. So again, here's our bundle number 2. And it is, what are they calling this one? Organic embossing. Okay, I'm there. Moving on to bundle number 3, we are at Flower Power. Okay, Flower Power. And Flower Power retails, $97.95. Okay, a little bit more money here, but you're not going to pay $97 or $87 or $77. You're not even going to pay $67 for it. How about $65.99? This is brand new Chapter 4 product from Sizzix for 2022. We'll have Chapter 4 product for September, October, November, and then in December, well, it's time to start showing you Chapter 1 product for 2023. Now, what are we going to get in this bundle? I don't know. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to save this one for last. Okay, so we've got a beautiful floral, and you can use this with the crepe paper that you got at a value price. This is easy to do. It's a rolled flower. This is so simple, and there are such wonderful tutorials on it. You could also use it as a super cute scallop as a border. So just saying. Then we have an embossing folder for you. 3D embossing folder. We have got, I'm going to pull this one out now because the other two are, well, one of them, the other product is a set of tweezers. You can never have too many tweezers. And then they also threw in, to help round everything out, a set of Tim Holtz Blooms. Now again, this is a slightly older product, but I think this product retailed for almost $40 all on its own. Somewhere between $30 and $40 this one die retailed for. But that's not going to be anywhere near what you're paying when you get it in the bundle. Now this is an Impresslet, and let me tell you, Impresslets, holy smokes, artichokes, their price has gone up, 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 up. I mean, we did a YouTube with them where we were able to offer them at the old price. These are now anywhere from like $26 to $32, and you're like, excuse me, but for what? Well, no, this is an Impresslet, not a Switchlet. I take it back. This is an impresslet, not a, it's the switchlets that went up, up, up. This is an impresslet. Okay, so wait a minute. I take it back. This is an impresslet, not a switchlet. Back down I go. Okay, so what's a impresslet? An impresslet is an embossing folder and die all built in together. The switchlets have many dies that will interact. I'm kind of glad that it's not a switchlet because that price was expensive. So you've got a 3D embossing folder and a die built right on in. So when I take my paper and I put it in there and I close it up and I send it through my machine, it's going to die cut and it's going to emboss all at the same time. So you are getting bang for your buck. What is a switchlet? Just so you know, switchlets are the same concept, except for it comes with 3 different dies that work with it, but they are between $26, I think, and like $35. They're ouch. But this, no, this one's easy peasy. This one's a, oh yay. And what does it do? Okay, so what comes in this bundle? You've got the Tim Holtz Blooms. Beautiful. Again, this is kind of like one of those items where if you already had it and you had one more, it's only a benefit. You've got your 3D embossing folder. You've got your beautiful floral, and you've got your impresslet along with your tweezers. So yay there, looks great. That's everything in your bundle. But let me show you the samples. And the sample really is the one sample I was telling you about in the beginning that I think is just dreamy. It's this one. So Elena did this. Look at that. That was done with that impresslet. They have too many lits. Framelets, thinlets, impresslets, switchlets. Look at that. And that's a little bit of their luster wax just thrown on top of the embossing, but that impresslet has cut out that die and done the embossing all at the same time. I think that's beautiful. Then we have a flower. Easy to do, kind of. This one's kind of a more folksy flower. It's not as dimensional as you can get them. That flower really can be made very, very dimensional if you want it to be. Then we have our Tim Holtz, and this is part of the Blossoms, but the embossing folder, that is new for chapter 4. Look at that embossing folder. Again, maybe a little luster wax rubbed on it just to bring it back up. And then this one's beautiful. Look at that emblem with that impresslet. In a slim line, rise and shine. Such a pretty, pretty cut and emboss folder. They call it an impresslet. And then here is the impresslet close up. Can't you see a million things to do with this and how you can age it and distress it? And then the embossing folder. Look at the detail. So we've got floral. We've got the Tim Holtz Blooms. We've got a slimline. We've got my favorite. And then a couple samples for you. All right, that's bundle number 3. And again, the price is not $97.95. It's $65.99. Our last bundle. Are you ready? Our last bundle. Bundle number 4 is Let's Get Stampin'. Okay, let's. If you say so. It retails for $66.96. Your price is $44.99. Let's Get Stampin'. I agree. Oh, they're cute. Okay, so we've got You're My Cup of Tea. Thinking of brew, that's magnificent. Have a terrific day. You will always be my bestie. Really? And you've got your little cups. Now those could be coffee cups, just saying. But cute little stamp set. Then we've got another stamp set. And I really like this one because I like the frames. They're kind of those sketched frames that you see all the time where they're slightly offset a little bit. And then they've got the beautiful little accents that will go with them. Love this set. This is a great set to be used often. Then I have got a stamp and die set that says with love, and you've got a beautiful floral heart. I mean, it's got a whole little garden growing into that heart with love, but then you also have the die set to go with it. So this die here is going to pair up beautifully with this. And then your heart that is symmetrical is going to be the frame for it. You've got your thinking of you. Oh, and this is a Jen Long. Hello, Jen. I love this one. I love it even more now that I know it's yours, but I love the fact that the heart literally is a garden blooming. So between the die and the stamp, whole beautiful little package there. And then, holy smokes, artichokes. What do they call them this one? They're calling time out. Okay, well you've got stuff to do calendars with. You've got numbers. If you're a journaler, this is a great set for you. If you're a scrapbooker, this is an amazing set for you because you're going to be able to use the different elements to mark the day and time of whatever is on that page. So we're calling this, let's get stampin'. All right, yeah, there's a lot of stamps in this one, I would agree. So our first is our timeout, giving you the calendar and the day, the numbers and today and little accoutrements to go with. Then we've got a cute little frame set, that kind of hand sketched image of the frame. Then we've got my fave, my Jen Long set, which has the flowers that are a garden into a heart and the extra elements to go with it. And then we've got our stamped element for Cuppa. Really cute set. This is a great little bundle. And let's see our samples. See here, look at, I love that kind of hand sketched, hand drawn circle element. A few little extras that came with it to just tie it in. Have a terrific day. That's magnificent. Isn't that so cute? Claire would like this one. And then here, they stamped directly on the biggest heart. They didn't even use the heart that would go right with that and cut that out and then mat it on the largest heart. Options aplenty, and then thinking of you comes in that set. So, here we go. Darling, again, samples will be in the store for you to come in and physically see, or online under our Spectacular Sizzix Savings event. Just click into the item and you'll be able to see all the samples, absolutely. This retailed for $66.96, but your price is $44.99. And this is Chapter 4. Our first release from Chapter 4 for 2022. So I'll have Chapter 4 in September, October, and then in November. But come December, well, then it's time to start showing you Chapter 1. All right, you guys, so let me tilt on up. And let me say, I hope you saw something that makes your heart happy. Do you have to buy the bundles? No, of course not. All of this product will be open stock as well. So if there's just one thing that you love, 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 one thing, will it be on sale? Yes. Can you get expedited shipping? Yes. Will it be at the largest discount? No. The biggest discount's always going to be in that bundle. So when you're looking at these things, think about, okay, what am I going to use? What am I not going to use? Is it going to cost me the same to buy the 3 items that I want? Or can I just buy the bundle of 5 items and maybe you share those other 2 items with a crafty friend? You know, you want to look at those things and make sure that you're taking your budget, because everybody's got a budget. I've got a budget, you've got a budget, I got a food budget, I have a gas budget, I have an electric bill budget. In California, we actually have an electric bill budget, and if my phone will go off. Southern California Edison tells me if I'm getting close, I put in a dollar amount, that if we get close to that amount, they start going, hey, turn you're getting close to what your budget number is, so that I'm aware. Everybody has got that. So you want to make the most of it. And I think that really is one of the places where these bundles came from, these expedited weekly offers, bringing you the latest and greatest, but still making it affordable. And maybe the one thing you loved was this embossing folder. Sure, you can get it, and yes, it's going to be on sale for you. And if you have a qualifying order, it will expedite. How do you get a qualifying order? So simple. 1, you can only have items from this category on your order. So if all you want is this one item and you need some adhesive, you can't put the adhesive on this order, because we're filling these orders downstairs in our retail store. So they can't be running here and there to get everything. We got to keep it confined. And so your order can only have things from inside the Spectacular Sizzix Savings event if you want it expedited. No adhesive or papers or something from a YouTube, or you're out of a glitter color, keep that onto a separate order. 2, your order has to be paid for. So at the time of checkout, if you pay for your order, you're good, you're done. But if you chose pay later because you want to call your payment in, that's fine. You just have to have it to us by September 30th at 11 a.m. in the morning. We have to have your payment by that time, and you are welcome to call us. If you choose pay later and you're thinking that we're going to send you a PayPal invoice, we are not. We're going to assume that if you choose pay later, you really want to pay later. You want to wait until the rest of the orders for that week come through when we send you your PayPal invoice, and you pay with your debit card or your Visa card or your PayPal account, whatever makes your heart happy. We don't know that you want it expedited, so you have to call us and say, I'd like to pay for my order so it can expedite. Absolutely. And your order has to be to us in time. So again, I think it's September 30th, the following Friday at 11 a.m. That's the cutoff. We got to cut it off somewhere. And as long as we have your order that only has items from this category, and it's been paid for, and it's to us by that time, well, your order will expedite out to you. Not hard at all. Now, if you want to add lots of things to your order, maybe you saw some other Sizzix product you like, or maybe there's something from, I don't know, the Crafter's Workshop or from Spellbinders that you want to add in, go ahead. Your order just won't expedite. It will ship in our normal standard shipping time frame. No problem. Or if, like I said, you really want that pay later, not a problem at all. Lock up your sale prices now. Whether you're adding more things to your order or you're doing a pay later, lock up these sale prices, because come September 30th, these bundles go away. They're no longer visible. They are not for sale anymore. It's just for this week. You can get the open stock items and they'll still be on sale, but they are not at the biggest discount. It's always going to be on the bundle. So it is me, Stacy, Scrapbooking Made Simple, scrapbookingmadesimple.com, saying love is in the air here at Scrapbooking Made Simple. Love, my favorite, it happens to be probably the Embossing Folder bundle. I really think that this is an exceptional value for exceptional product. I don't know, $39.99 goes, this is going a really long way. When you get 3 3D embossing folders plus a full set of fonts, upper and lowercase, and adhesive for $40, that's a great gift for somebody, even if that's for yourself. All right, so I will see you Saturday morning, 8 a.m. sunny California time, and that would be 10 a.m. Central, 11 a.m. Eastern, or 4 p.m. in the United Kingdom. when I teach a full-length, commercial-free, technique-based class, and we live chat during the premiere at 8 o'clock in the morning. Our next Saturday with Stacy will come to you then, and I hope you join me. And if you're gonna live chat, just say, hey, I'm so-and-so from, and tell us where you're from, and you'll see people will start saying hello right back to you. So many crafty friends have been made in that live chat where they connect on Facebook or they DM each other, and it's really just a wonderful community to see and be a part of. So for me, for Sizzix, for the SMS peeps, I'll see you all later. Stacy, Scrapbooking Made Simple, scrapbookingmadesimple.com. Bye everybody.